video. It doesn't bother me. It definitely puts a damper on the day. Yeah, Northeast Beast. It doesn't matter where you live. If you live like a savage, you're a Northeast Beast. Sit there, stare at your sneakers all morning, your fucking gear, work out. Sometimes that happens to me a lot. No one's Superman out there, but as long as you go out there and get it. I'm not just gonna let you guys keep seeing me fucking do exercises and shit because it's not fair to you guys. You know what I mean? Just get out there and walk if you have to. Just to stay active, you're doing good, all right, people? Like, no bullshit. Just to stay active out there, all right, buddies? Stay out there, stay active. You'll be good. I promise. Only real here, people. Only real. You know what? You catch pneumonia that way, Bobby, Rabbit. Just don't call me lazy ever. I come from a dark place. My life isn't roses and friggin' chocolates every day. It's not even close. Most people could walk 5 minutes in my shoes. The mental, all right? And the pain, you can't describe it. So you know what? There's no sense in bitching about it. It's just doing. Ever since my injury, even before my injury, I was a hard worker. But even after my injury, I think I even became more of a hard worker. I appreciated work more. I was like, they could stop me from doing this, but they're not. For 10 years, they didn't stop me. But apparently they seen something I didn't, you know what I mean? And, I listened to the professionals. He was the head of neurology in Boston. I don't think he gets better than that with the brain, you know? If I'm going to ask anyone for advice, it's going to be in the best medical community. And he was very good to me since day one. But I should go back to the guy who did my operation and saved my life in the first place. I went to him one time, and he said, Robert, you're good. As long as you don't have no problems, pain you're going to have the rest of your life. But anything else, if you could see great, you can remember everything, don't worry about nothing. You're going to heal up fine. He was right. I had an MRI 6 months ago, probably about 4 months ago, 3 months ago. First one since my injury, because a neurologist, because I had a little seizure in my sleep, I guess. My wife woke me up, and I had cops and EMTs and firefighters here. I was like just an asshole. But I called them early that morning and said I was sorry to that shift, and hopefully the guys sent it to the other shift or whatever. Hopefully someone was there and heard it, because I really was sorry. I don't like acting like that in front of my children anyways, but I just don't like authority figures telling me what to fucking do either. I definitely don't like that. My wife, I can listen to my wife. She's the only one, like, after they left, she said, I said, I'm fine, babe, but I went to the hospital just to kind of shut her up. And honestly, listen to your body, because my blood work was fine, my CAT scan was fine. So I knew I was all right, But having seizures in your sleep, that's got to be scary. If she was having one in the sleep, it would be scary for me too, I bet you, because if it's someone you love. I say I'm not afraid of anything. Well, that's true. But with something like that, I'm afraid of. Someone that I care about, actually love and trust, like, I don't want to see anything happen to them. You know what I mean? I want to see good for everybody, actually. Even people I don't know, just that are good people. If they work hard, they deserve it. And if you're lucky enough to be brought up in money, which I don't think that's luck, actually, I really think you need to grow up without, with work ethic and see how it is to earn your money. Because, raising your kids the good way all the way up to they're 18, you got to let them off the leash and let them do what they need to do. You can't actually, after around 16, you can't really, you know what I mean, intertwine no more. I know I didn't want to listen to my mother when I was 7, 8, never mind. But if I had a father, I probably would have listened. I'd probably be a different fucking person. I'd be an asshole probably. I don't know. Who knows? A lot of my anger comes from not having a father, but it's not only him. It's my mother gave me love. It was like my aunt and uncle splitting up when I was young, so I seen it young probably, and that probably made me an angry person to see two people I love so much, like, out of my life all of a sudden. It's just me and my mother, and my cousins are gone that at my age, and I only have my best friend actually at the time. Still is. He's my best man at my wedding, but he still is probably my dearest friend. He knows me more than probably a lot of people know me, But even he's wrong, you know what I mean? Like, he don't know my mental. He don't know my mental fortitude. Like, even, I think my wife's the only one, and my mother, I think the only one that's ever seen my mental fortitude. Actually, No, my dear friend has seen that many times. So I'm talking out of school if I say that. He's seen it many times. He's probably seen it more times than most people, actually. If we had iPhones in the 80s, 90s, he'd probably have a headset. Cut down on the eating and stay active. You know, go out and walk every day. You don't have to go crazy like I do or other people do. You just have to stay active, and you'll feel better about yourself. And you'll notice, you'll feel yourself being stronger and stronger, stronger. You want to challenge yourself. If you're a competitive person, you'll challenge yourself all the time. And that's just what I am. I'm just a competitive person since I was a kid. And anyone that knows me since I was a kid knows I'm very competitive. You know, I was playing football with third graders when I was in first grade, before school. And that's no lie. Keto Sullivan, Sig, God bless your soul, Foxhole, Waldo, they all know, Beldo, Bernsey, my cousin, Larry, Lisa, they all know. And other kids that were in my grade knew too. But yeah, stay active out there, people. Stay healthy. That's the best advice I give you in your life, people. You know what I mean? Honestly, stay active, stay healthy. And that's the best I can give you. You're always going to have ups and downs in life, and that's just the way life is, and it's not fair sometimes, but you can't do the poor me shit. You cannot live like that. You'll never get nowhere living like that, living in sorrow and poor me. You know, I learned that in boot camp. You can't say poor me. What about your wife? What about your kid? What about your fucking family that loves you and you fucking let them down since you were a kid? You know what I mean? So there's a lot more fucking people that are involved, not just yourself. That's being selfish. You know what I mean? So you learn shit. And when your brain is activated and it's not going in one ear and out the other, and it's staying in your brain, you absorb it like a sponge, you'll always remember it. Even when you have a brain fart, you'll remember it. Again, that day. It's a very valuable lesson in quotes, true quotes. Don't listen to the phonies out there. Listen to the real people. All right, buddy? Everyone has flaws, people. All right?